Summer holidays are over! Okay. We're gonna get back on schedule, I promise. I spent 2 months in hell. In customer service hell in the blistering heat. It's done. I can get back to producing videos. I'm actually done scripting my reviews, so let's get to... This happens all the time, doesn't it? Let's talk! Alright, things we saw coming a mile away for 1,000, Alex. Ah. I mean, seriously, what's the point in Sony having 2 streaming services when they could just merge everything into one? We all saw this coming. All of Funimation's assets were going straight to Crunchyroll, so it made Funimation redundant. But let's talk about the little details that are just... wow.
I keep having this nagging feeling that I've forgotten something.
Hey, if you forgot it, it probably wasn't all that important.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, so let's just look over the article here. Funimation's app will officially sunset in April. Funimation subscribers can access their anime history and queue on Crunchyroll by merging their accounts. So basically, if you had a Funimation subscription, you're now going to be transferring over to Crunchyroll. You just have to do the merger and go from there. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. According to an updated Funimation blog post, Funimation users who have never created a Crunchyroll account can migrate their account onto Crunchyroll by logging in with their Funimation credentials. Likewise, Funimation users who have held out on canceling their Funimation subscriptions while juggling a Crunchyroll account under the same email address can sync their accounts with your watch history and queue automatically included on Crunchyroll by logging in on these following steps. It teaches you step by step on how to merge your accounts. Aren't they thoughtful? Along with announcing merger options, Funimation also informed migrating users that they may experience change in price to their subscription costs. Who saw this coming? Oh, this is a beautiful bonfire, isn't it? Going forward, the subscription fees will be reflected in the next billing cycle through Crunchyroll or the third-party access platform following Crunchyroll's pricing, Funimation wrote. Future subscription fees will be reflected in your next billing cycle through Crunchyroll or via your third-party access platforms to your current payment method on file. And according to sources, basically that means that on April 2nd, the Funimation service will be terminating. As part of the transition to Crunchyroll, the price of the new Crunchyroll plan will increase from $54.95 per year to $99.99 per year, beginning January 28, 2025. So just slowly but surely, your subscription rate is going to double. I mean, doing the math, that's roughly $8 to $9 a month, but it's such a significant increase when you look at it from the yearly rate, from like 55 to 100 yearly. Ow! But as if that wasn't enough, honey, strap yourselves in for this one. Unfortunately, Funimation users who purchased digital copies of anime shows and movies on the platform won't be able to access them on Crunchyroll. Oh my god! Oh!
By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Is this the real life? Is it just fantasy? What is going on here? We understand that you may have concerns about your digital copies from Funimation. They have the right to be concerned, they purchased it. Please note that Crunchyroll does not currently support Funimation digital copies, which means that access to previously available digital copies will not be supported. However, we are continuously working to enhance our content offerings and provide you with an exceptional anime streaming experience. So basically, too bad, so sad, buy it again. It'll be better this time, we promise. As they cross their fingers behind their backs. Because what's to stop Sony from, like, making an all-in-one streaming platform with all of their products and then putting, like, the anime on their streaming services, so every digital purchase you bought through Crunchyroll now belongs to Sony. And it's like, too bad, so sad, buy it again. Third time's the charm. Corporations! And what did we learn today, class? Buy physical copies. I'm still so happy I got this on DVD. Look at this. I got the Forbidden Gem. Conveniently, how I'm talking about Funimation, I bring this up. Oh, I'm just downright speechless over this whole thing because it got so much worse. We knew that this was going to happen. We knew that Funimation was going to merge over to Crunchyroll, which means Funimation would have been obsolete. We knew this would happen, but the fact that they're going to force you to merge over, increase your subscription rate, and tell you, oh, all of your digital copies of your favorite anime that you bought through Funimation, you don't have a right to watch them anymore. Just watch it on our website where you now have to pay $100 a year. Sound the anthem!
Do what you want, cause a pirate is free.
You are a pirate. Hey Sony, I think you forget the fact that anime fans are cheap. We are cheap. We want sales on everything except for our cosplays. We go all out for our cosplays, but DVDs? We cheap. We cheap AF. And that's why the move for like Japan to like transfer a whole bunch of their archived anime onto a YouTube channel for free, it's just more appealing because I think Japan is just like looking at everything that's going on in the West and just being like, what's to stop us from doing this ourselves? Please, you're interrupting my video. Welcome to the city. I mean, Japan's already using AI technology to replace localizers to instantly translate manga products on the same day of delivery. So it can have international release instead of having you guys wait for the official release months later, or, you know, pirate it through like fan translations. It makes sense. What's to stop them from doing it with Sony just being like, why should we give you our product if you're just going to like rip off your audience? So how about we just take our product back and just do it our own way? Because what's to stop them? What is literally there to stop them? Which again, buy physical copies while you can. It's gonna get to a point where you're gonna have to like screen record your products. If you insist on going digital, fine. Use screen record technology to record your anime, or else you're gonna keep losing them again and again and again. I mean, there's already flack for like, I think Sony and PlayStation saying the same thing about digital copies, especially Activision being all like, get used to not owning your digital copies. Like, what era are we living in where like, I get it, like back before VHS tapes were a thing, like movie theaters were the only way for people to watch their content. And then VHS tapes became a thing, and studios were just like, hey, let's just rely on these things so that people would just keep buying these tapes. But now that people are having like physical copies and not needing a reason to go back to like purchase the same product, now they're just being a little schemy like, oh, buy digital copies. You can keep them digitally for forever. Oh wait, we changed our mind. Now you can't own them, but you can buy them again over here. Like, why? Why?
Hello, I like money.
So, yep, those are my 2 cents. This is just watching a bonfire turn into an explosion. Watching the fans just freak out over price increase and knowing that their digital copies do not belong to them anymore. So I want to know what you guys think. I think this just got worse for everyone. This is why, like, you can't have a monopoly on anime. There needs to be healthy competition, or else the one company that owns all the anime, they can do whatever the hell they want with it. So I want to know what your thoughts are. Leave your answers in the comments down below. Coming up next, I am still working on the Anime Awards, which will be different this year. It's going to be a much different format than what I usually do because, one, it was an awful chore to like edit all of those, but mostly it felt like with some categories I was forcing a winner just for the sake of recommending something for that category. And with how mediocre a good chunk of anime is nowadays, no offense, it just seems like nowadays there's just a handful of products that are just, they have so much more effort put into them and makes you want to watch more of it and just invest more of your time into it versus just, here's your isekai, have fun. Yes, you are the main character, you had the harems, have fun, that's your trip for the day. Now get back to work. I don't know, I just felt like I was recommending products that I wasn't really fully invested in, just for the sake of having something to fit that category. So we're going to change the Anime Awards to be a bit different this year, so stick around for that. To entertain you guys before then, I am going to release a review just in time for Valentine's Day, so stick around for that. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for being patient. These past couple of months, it was not easy, and I do apologize for the lack of videos. So I thank you all so much for sticking around and just being patient and just being awesome. Thank you all so much for watching. More awesome videos will be on the way, so stay tuned, Anime America. Bye!